You've been lied to about your cat's purr. Everyone thinks they know what it means. A cat climbs into your lap, starts that warm little motor, and you think she's happy, content, at peace, case closed. But here's the strange part. Cats also purr when they are terrified. They purr at the vet, shaking on a cold metal table. They purr when they are hurt. Mother cats purr while giving birth. And cats sometimes purr while they are dying. Think about that. The happy sound and the dying sound are the exact same sound. That doesn't add up. If purring just meant I'm happy, it would shut off the second a cat got scared or injured. Instead, that's often the exact moment it switches on. So purring is not what you think it is. It was never really about happiness at all. It's one of the strangest survival tricks in the animal world, and your cat is running it on you right now. Let's sit with how weird this actually is. Almost every animal sound means one clear thing. A dog growls when it's angry. A bird sings to attract a mate. A baby cries when something is wrong. One sound, one message, simple. The purr breaks that rule completely. It shows up when a cat is melting into your couch in total bliss. And it shows up when that same cat is shaking with fear inside a carrier on the way to the vet. Same rumble, opposite feelings. A sound can't mean I'm happy and I'm terrified at the same time. So purring can't be an emotion at all. It has to be something a cat does to itself, for a reason that has nothing to do with its mood. And to find that reason, you have to do something no cat would ever allow. You have to look inside its throat. But first, picture a wild cat, thousands of years ago, completely alone. This is the key to everything, so stay with me. Cats are not like wolves. A hurt wolf has a whole pack around it, sharing food and standing guard while it heals. A hurt wild cat has nobody, no backup, no help. If it can't hunt, it doesn't eat. If it can't recover fast, it dies out there in the dark. For a lone hunter like that, healing quickly isn't a nice bonus. It's the whole game. The cats that bounced back from injuries lived. The ones that didn't vanished. So now imagine an animal that carries its own repair kit inside its body. A button it can press while it rests. Something that costs almost no energy, yet helps keep its bones and muscles strong, even while it lies still for days. An animal built like that would survive when others around it died. That is the leading theory behind the purr. And once scientists looked at how a cat makes that sound, the story got even stranger. For a long time, everyone got the mechanism wrong. The old idea was that purring took real effort. Scientists believed a cat's brain fired rapid signals to its voice box, twitching the muscles 20 to 30 times every second to make that rumble. A tiny, constant, exhausting workout the cat had to keep running. Then, in 2023, a team led by researcher Christian Herbst decided to actually test it. And what they found broke the old theory wide open. They studied cat voice boxes that had been removed from the body. No brain attached, no nerves, no muscles firing, just the tissue sitting there. Then they gently pushed warm air through it, and it purred anyway. A low, steady rumble, with nothing alive telling it to. That sounds impossible, but it pointed to something hidden inside. Tucked into a cat's vocal cords are small pads of tough tissue, only about 4 millimeters wide. Those pads make the cords heavy enough to vibrate slowly all on their own as air passes by. It's the same reason your voice goes low and creaky first thing in the morning. The purr isn't hard work. It's built into the hardware. A cat barely has to try. Now here's where it gets good. Those vibrations land at a very specific speed, around 25 to 50 rumbles per second. And that number turns out to matter a lot. Back in 2001, a researcher named Elizabeth von Muggenthaler measured the purrs of 44 different cats. House cats, cheetahs, pumas, ocelots. They all landed in the same low range. And those exact low frequencies are the same ones doctors use in healing machines to help mend broken bones, calm pain, and repair sore muscles. Let me be honest here. Nobody has proven a cat can heal its own broken leg just by purring. That part is still a hypothesis, not a fact. But the match is hard to ignore. A built-in, low-effort vibration, running at almost exactly the frequency we use to help tissue heal. A self-soothing rumble that might quietly double as self-repair. Once you understand this, every purr you've ever heard changes meaning. That trip to the vet, where your cat purrs while she's clearly miserable. She isn't happy, she's self-soothing. She's running her calming rumble to get through the fear, the same way you might breathe slow and steady when your heart is pounding. The cat that purrs while it's sick or hurt or scared of a thunderstorm. Same thing, it's not saying I feel great. It's saying I'm holding myself together. And then there's the purr aimed straight at you. The 5 a.m. feed me now purr. In 2009, researcher Karen McComb studied that exact demanding purr and found something sneaky buried inside it. These food purrs carry a second sound, hidden under the cozy rumble. A high, urgent little cry, pitched eerily close to the sound of a human baby crying. You can't quite hear it on its own, but your brain can. Humans are wired to snap to attention for a crying infant, and cats stumbled onto a way to hack that wiring. So when your cat purrs for breakfast, it isn't just asking. It's pressing a button that evolution installed in you, long before cats ever moved in. Try it yourself tonight. Next time your cat purrs at you for food, really listen. Under that warm, friendly rumble, there's a thin, insistent whine threaded through it. That's the cry, that's the manipulation, and it works on you every single time. So no, the purr was never a simple happy sound. It's a survival machine, a self-soothing rumble for fear and pain, a low, healing range vibration that a lonely hunter could carry into the wild, with nobody else to lean on, and a clever little cry, tuned over thousands of years to melt a human heart. Honestly, that's so much stranger and more wonderful than she's happy, because it means that when your cat curls up against your chest and that motor starts running, you're not just hearing contentment. You're hearing an ancient survival tool. One that, somewhere along the way, your cat quietly decided to point at you. She doesn't purr only because she's happy. She purrs to feel safe. She purrs to heal, and she purrs to be heard by you. So tonight, when that warm little rumble starts up in the dark, you'll hear it differently. Not a simple "I'm happy." Something far older and far more clever than anyone ever told you. But now you know.